Hey,
About to start twerking.
hey,
It's
we ain't done this in, man, it's been over a year. So we really got to.
been over a year.
Last
We are
time we went live
trifling.
in front of people, it was in April of 2023.
And we are officially trifling.
Absolutely. Consistency is the key, and we do not have the keys at all. We lost them.
Yeah. Yeah. It's horrible.
Yeah. See, we've been doing this 3 years, but we're only on episode, what, 55?
Dude, I think it's been 4.
4?
Yeah,
Okay,
we
hold on.
started during pandemic, like 2020 pandemic.
Okay.
I
Okay.
lived in 2 other places back when we
Yeah.
started doing this. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, everybody, welcome. I'm sure people will be seeing this on demand because we live right now. But we got to bring the milkshake has to bring all the boys and girls back to the barn. Anyway, welcome to the show, episode 55. I'm Trey the Chocolate Jock,
I'm Alex Dupree.
and we're back. So break down your schedule because I'm gonna kind of throw Alex under the bus a little bit here. Now, as it relates to us actually doing this show, it's been both of our faults. Like life has been lifing. I moved from Florida. She's been in Seattle and running away from uh, homeless people that boo boo on themselves and heroin addicts and all of
There's a
that.
lot of
So
those. Yeah.
life just been lifing. But we back now. We're gonna try to do this a little more consistent because remember, consistency is the key. But you got a schedule conflict soon or something like that, right? Some woman
I
issues going
do.
on. Okay.
I do because for work, I'm definitely going to be traveling for work in August.
Okay.
Next week, here in Seattle, there's a week-long conference, but not at this time of night. So I can go to the conference during the day, and then
Okay.
I can be with you at night.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
So our website is still up. I don't know if you all have checked it out or not. It is treyandalexx.com. It is still live. You can check it out. And of course, you can search us where you listen to podcasts. Nothing has changed. Everything is still Trey and Alexx. That's on Spotify, Apple Podcast,
Everywhere.
all of them. Wherever you download your podcast, that's where we are. So make sure you tune in with us. Okay. All right. What's been up? What's going on? Tell me how life has been lifing.
Well,
bring some more people to the party here. Go ahead. I'm
it's
listening.
not raining here in Seattle. It's not gray. It's not looking like Eeyore outside and being super depressing. So I've been having a good time.
Okay.
Because it's
You're
usually
still
like
doing
that.
fitness videos and that type of thing?
Running stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For work, you mean, right? For work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
work stuff. And I'm working on my fitness again for me personally as well.
Did you grow a badunkadunk or something?
I mean, I've always had one, but
Not.
no, I'm working on my guns this year. I'm trying to get my
Oh, the gun
guns back.
show.
Yeah, I used to
Okay.
have like 8 years ago, I was lifting and I was lean and I was whatever. And then I
You was
went up
cut.
to,
You was cut.
man, I was shredded.
Yeah.
And then I went to Alaska and then, all in love and whatnot and
Yeah.
different jobs and working too many. And yeah, and so I fell off. So I'm trying to get back on that wagon.
I was on a whole weight loss kick last year. So
Mhm.
in Florida at the radio station I worked at, they gave me I was on a weight loss program where I had to like fast and take these lipotronic drops, like lipotropic drops, lipotropic, not lipotronic.
I
And
gotta
then
look that one
I
up.
had to fast and eat at certain times. So I was at I lost like 30 pounds. Was
Gee.
it 30? I was 220 and I went down to 185.
Okay, so that's
That's almost 40 pounds. That was like
pounds.
35 pounds. Yeah.
If we do that
But
math.
it came to Chicago and gained it all back. So here we are.
All of it?
No, not all of it. No. My
I'm like, dang.
my range is to stay under 200, like between 190 and 200. As long as I'm there,
Okay.
I'm good. Between
Okay.
190 and 200, I'm good. So
I'm about 4 pounds from my good fighting weight.
mm-hmm.
And then I just like to stay at that weight and then just like flip it. Like
Okay.
lose fat, but pack on muscle. So like stay the same, but just drop my body fat percentage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, we are going to make this a consistent effort. We understand as much as we have built up the audience and it was so consistent, it just just died.
Yeah.
So we got to work on getting this thing back going. So we're gonna give you all the show as if there were 2 people in the audience or 200,000 people in the audience. So we're gonna give it to you tonight.
Be patient with us. Work
Yeah.
with us as we work with ourselves.
Absolutely, because it's a lot going on. It's a whole bunch of going on. But yeah, so I'm back. I am back in Chicago now. Will it be for a limited time only? Who knows? But I'm back in Chicago, and it feels actually pretty good to be back because the city has changed. The city has changed so much. And I left back in 2015. So we're almost like 8-9 years past. So the city has totally changed. Everything is still the same, but there's been so many different places here in the city, so many different like the West Loop has been totally transformed. I don't know if you've seen that or not. When you come back, the West Loop over by where like Oprah lives, that whole area, like now Randolph in Chicago is dope. It's really dope. So yeah, it's the city is pretty cool, and then you got a lot of
it's always been,
but it's cooler now. It's cooler now. So how about you?
I should be there, by the way. I think in September. So we'll have to hook up and do something,
all right, yeah,
wreak some havoc somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I miss it. I miss the city. Seattle is. I'm looking to move. We were gonna move.
Please. Nothing ever good happens in Seattle. Like
not if you look at the news or go online and like all the socials and stuff. No, there's nothing good coming out of here, including Boeing is here and all the planes are falling out of the sky. So
Boeing was once in Chicago, right? And they left for Seattle, if I'm not mistaken. That's right.
I think they had a place in Chicago.
Okay.
I think they've been here for ever and ever and ever, but I think they had other places as well.
Got it. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Once again, treyandalexx.com. So we're going to hit you with this at least every Wednesday. And she and I have to huddle up and figure out what other day, we're going to hit you in the face with the Trey and Alexx show. But let's kick things off tonight with our president who announced that he has COVID now. Joe Biden has COVID. God bless him.
Help him, Father.
Is he 81 now or 82? How old is he now?
I don't know. He's out of my age range, and I like him old.
So here's the deal. When you're old like that and you have COVID, when COVID was, everybody was getting it, it was a bad thing for senior citizens. You heard senior citizens had COVID. It wasn't really working well for seniors. And Joe's the ultimate freaking senior. So I don't know. You just had Trump that just got shot slightly in his ear. And then and is at his Republican National Convention sitting there looking stupid with a bandage on his ear. But we'll get to that in a minute.
Bandage was, go ahead.
Yeah, it would look like a pillow on the side of his head.
It was like 10 times bigger than the wound.
Yeah, exactly. So Trump got shot. Now Biden has COVID. Now Trump is looking like, the strong warrior. And now you got this old frail dude with COVID. So I think if you're a Democrat, you need to be really concerned about what's going on now. For real.
Yeah, I think there's some concern because nobody is going to want Kamala as president.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Are you living in reality? Ain't nobody happy about a black woman being president. No one would elect her. No one would pick her. And so if he's
I think Kamala has more working for her than Joe does now.
Man, we still live in America. Racist ass America.
That's true.
Sexist ass America.
I'll give you that.
Nobody was more qualifying at the time than Hillary. Hillary was so beyond qualified to be president.
Factual.
And the fact that she was a woman just nixed it. It was never going to happen. They were still having that stupid ass conversation about what if when she's on her period. First of all, she old as She ain't having
That
that period no more. But what if when she on her period and she get mad and she pushed the button, like stupid stuff like that was being said. So now on top
I
of
said
Kamala being, you
I was
said it?
I was
Okay.
one of them that said at
Okay. All
first.
right.
At
Whatever.
first, I was young
No,
and dumb. I was young and dumb.
I'm glad
So
you own it. So
yeah.
on top of being a woman, a black woman? Come on now. I
Wait,
mean,
we can't give her all black. She's a little Asian as well, and
hey,
she got something else going with
so
her.
people get to be doubly racist then. They got two little nationalities to be racist against, two races. But no, ain't never gonna happen. So that's why you should be worried. If we had a candidate who was kind of, whatever, old and we didn't know what would happen. He has a good track record. He had a great, I think he's had a great presidential term with all the things he's done as far as student debt and blah
That
blah blah.
gets
We can go.
overlooked. That
Yeah,
gets overlooked.
it gets
Yes.
overlooked. But if he had a good second in command, that when I say good, because Kamala is good, don't get it twisted. Kamala's a beast. If he had somebody that the nation would be like, yeah, they're going to be our next, and very excited about, then I don't think there'd be so much to worry about.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think we're kind of jacked here. I would have go ahead and threw my man Newsom, the governor of
Yeah,
or is he the
Gavin.
governor of California, Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, handsome Gavin.
He and Kamala would look good, but I think Joe's gonna stay in it.
He said he is.
I think Joe can win.
I do
I
too.
don't think I think Joe will win again, but not by much. I don't think it'll be close. He won by 7 million votes last time. I don't think Trump has changed 7 million people's minds.
His people need to tout his record. They need to ask for every single person who had their student debt wiped out to bring their little ass to the poll. And they need to do all of those things that Biden has done for marginalized peoples, for minorities, for whomever who got, a hand up, not a
Right.
handout.
Right.
They need to call on them to, whether they've ever voted before or not,
Right.
sign up and vote.
Right.
Figure it out.
Right.
And be very clear about it. There's some bull going on in different communities. Line up at 6 a.m. You know what I mean? Take the day off what all the things are. But like, be very honest, and he needs to lean on that track record because he's done some amazing things.
And here we are in what, the end of July, like mid to end of July. We got what, a good 3-4 strong months to go.
We'll see.
I'm speechless. Yeah, it's really interesting. Then you got this guy with this ugly ass.
Oh my God.
If we can zoom now, I don't think we can zoom in on the bandage, but like, come on, bro. He was seen at a golf course the next day after he was grazed without the bandage. And I guess he's just putting the bandage on because, hey, look, I'm on TV.
Yeah.
Look, everybody, show me.
He's a drama king. He's just trying to draw attention. Yeah.
Feel sorry for me.
Yeah. I mean, the afterwards with the fist, it was such a turnoff for me. It was it was like
they trying to take black power away from us. You can never take away the fist is ours. We keep the fist. Okay? We keep the fist.
Yeah.
So man, I again stress to everybody out there, go ahead and register to vote. And did you see the video with Kennedy and Trump? There's a video of Kennedy and Trump on the phone right after he got shot.
Oh, that Kennedy.
You saw that?
I heard about it.
The video is Trump basically explaining to RFK how the bullet felt. Why y'all talking on the phone? Why y'all FaceTiming each other? Y'all in cahoots with one another? Because Biden ain't on the phone with Trump. Like, so when I saw that, I'm like, oh man. They
got a call and they got to give their condolences, and because he did have a call with Biden. Biden did call him, and he said it was a very nice phone call. So Trump at least was like cordial about that, and respectful with that,
Okay, all right.
So
well,
they call each other even when they're at each other's throats. They call each other.
If you say so.
Yeah.
Again, make sure you guys register to vote, please. And again, I think that Kennedy is in this election for Trump. Kennedy is in the election to take away some of the votes from Biden. I put that together when I saw them both on the phone. Why y'all like, huh? So
I don't know. But
I don't know if you saw this. Trump tweeted or put on his social media network that RFK needs presidential protection. Robert F. Kennedy needs presidential protection. Why you caring about if another candidate? So
No, you have to care. You have to. You
they in
can't seem like
cahoots
that
with one
person.
another.
You can't
Kennedy
seem
and
like that.
Trump are in cahoots with one another. You heard it here first.
I just want to stress it is okay to vote against somebody instead of just for somebody.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
who said that was the rule?
Yeah.
Like, you can, out of spite against somebody or knowing what you don't want, let's just vote against what you don't want.
Yeah.
I think more people get hung up on they got to vote for who they want. It's going to be one or the other. It's going
True.
to happen to you, whether
Yeah.
you vote or not. You
Here's what I
might
don't
as
like.
well pick.
Yeah, here's what I don't like though. I don't like when people say, "Well, I'm not voting for Trump or Biden. I ain't voting for neither one of them."
Yeah, that's dumb. I'm sorry. There are people saying that watch us. That is not. I don't want to call. I don't
That's
want
the
to call.
equivalent. And
They're
then some
thinking
people,
dumb, but
and
that
then
is
some,
not gonna. That doesn't benefit you in any way. Let's put it that way.
then
That's
you
what I
got
mean
some
by
people
that
says,
statement.
"Well, I'll vote for Cornel West. I'll vote for Robert F. Kennedy." They aren't
Don't
going to
throw
win.
away a vote. Don't throw
You're
away a
wasting your
vote.
time.
Yeah.
You're wasting your time.
I
You're
mean,
either
you
gonna
get to
go with,
do what you want to do. It's your life, but you
yeah,
need to know the stakes are very high and what's at play here. It's not a game. It is
not a
not a
game.
game at all. And this
Not a game.
election can be lost by a handful of votes.
All right. So, Amber Rose, good Lord. Well, first of all, like that, I've never seen anybody that had a forehead,
I'm
tattoo.
still mad at this bra for doing that. She's
Yeah.
such a pretty girl. Again,
Yeah.
you get to do what you want to do with your own body, but
Yeah.
damn, why? Were
Yeah.
you drunk when you made that decision? I saw her do an interview and she was acting proud of it, but it's on your head now. You have to. But you,
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't care if you are a Trump supporter, if you're white and rich, you know, that's what you know. That's who you support. I get it. But, here's a woman. And like I said, you can support who you want to support,
Mhm.
but I feel like she's a traitor. You're supposed to be down with us. That's
Did
just
you
what I feel.
did you hear? So I have not. So you told me this was going to happen, and I did not know it was going to happen. I've been in my own little world. But has she explained why she is in support of Trump? Because there are certain key things that she's done over the years that feels very strongly about reproductive rights and just women's rights. And remember, she was the one that spearheaded and founded the
Slut
slut
walk.
walk. Yeah, all of that, and had a whole campaign of commercials for sex positivity and all of that stuff. So that really does smack in the face of not only what Trump believes, but things he's put in motion as far as legislation. So has
Right.
she explained that you've heard why she's supporting him, how it relates to her, and why she connects?
No. That's all. No, I
Okay.
haven't. I don't care to hear her speak, or she's told me all of that she needs to know. She's with Trump. And that's fine. You're not my arch enemy if you are a Trump supporter. I am thinking in the back of my mind that you could be or possibly are a little racist. You know what they say? All Trump supporters are not racist, but all racists are Trump supporters. So please keep that in mind as you are supporting this man. Now, is Biden a racist? Who knows? Has he said anything racist lately or in his life? Probably. But what I see Joe Biden doing is inserting the first black woman on the
Yeah.
United States Supreme Court. If you look at all of his press conferences, you see a black woman right there answering the questions of
Oh yeah, I
all
like
these
her.
reporters. Come on, he's doing stuff for the blacks. He gave us Juneteenth. Now nobody asked for that shit. Juneteenth was a holiday that was in Texas that was celebrated. It was a big deal. Okay, Joe, thanks. You gave us a holiday we never asked for. Thank you.
Yeah.
You are relieving some debt from student loans that a lot of people are stressed out about. A lot of people's credit is jacked up because of student
Yeah.
loans. Joe hooked you up.
Forget
Now
the credit, their lives. They cannot forget the credit. They ain't got no money because that money is tied up every year. That means they can't vacation, they can't put, get their kids certain level of clothing and food and just experiences that they want to get. They can't buy a home, they can't, buy land, they can't do all of the things, get a car. Yeah, it's their life. It has long range implications.
Factual. So yeah, I don't mess with Amber Rose no more. But if she want to like take a nude or something, I'll look at it. I'm not gonna enjoy it. I'm here to tell you, Amber. Go ahead, take all the nudes you want. Go do a spread in Playboy or something. I'm gonna look at the pictures, Amber. I'm definitely gonna enjoy the photos, but that's where it stops. I ain't gonna call you or lust over you or nothing like that. So
focus in on.
I'm just saying.
That's a shame. That's such a shame.
Oh, okay. So Netflix just released Beverly Hills Cop 4. Now, this has been out it's been out actually 2 weeks now, a little over 2 weeks. I liked it personally. I'm not going to lie to you. Yes. Now, I like that one over Beverly Hills Cop 3. That's for damn sure. Because Beverly Hills Cop 3, when they were in that, it was like a carnival. It was horrible.
Yeah, everybody says it was horrible.
It was whack. It was whack. Now, you're saying that you didn't enjoy it or you didn't like it or what? And by the way, I misspelled Alex right there. Who's noticing though? Who sees it?
Me. It's my name. I see it. I see you was trying to match the Axel, the Alex, flip the letters. Okay, I see that.
See that?
You did there. Yeah.
It won't happen again. Trust me. That will be the only typo that you see on the Trey and Alexx show. But go ahead. Why didn't you like it?
The movie was weak sauce to me. And that daughter, the main character who played the daughter, she could not act. Like, you need to take some acting classes, sister girl. Like, I don't even know where she came from. I've never seen her before. I may need to watch some more black movies or do something.
Right. But I haven't seen her. I think I've seen her before.
I'm like, how you get this role out of nowhere with your bad acting? But the thing that really stuck out to me was, did you notice Eddie's laugh in the movie?
Not. No,
yeah, because he didn't do it. He didn't.
The laugh is dead. When's the last time he did the Eddie Murphy laugh?
Well,
he didn't do it in Coming to America. He didn't do it he hasn't done it and I mean the Coming to America that came out when COVID.
Yeah, well, he made it a point not to do it. He said he forced himself to laugh differently because whenever anybody would do an impression of him, they would only do the laugh. And he's like, I'm more than a laugh. And I'm like, why are you so sensitive? And so there were places in that movie where he was supposed to laugh and then it like went silent. And I'm like, did they mute it? Like it was missing.
I'm not missing a laugh. I don't care about the laugh. As long as we got Eddie Murphy giving me a good product, I'm good. Damn the laugh.
Was it a good product though?
Why? Tell me why. Okay, the lady wasn't a true actress to you. He didn't do the laugh. What else? The storyline was dope to me. You had a daughter in another state. You're being Axel Foley in Detroit. You come to California. Of course, it's some shit going on. You got to solve the case. Of course. I think the whole storyline was decent. I mean, I'm not looking for an Academy Award thriller and,
Because it ain't. Because
it's not. No. Bad Boys 4. Now, have you seen Bad Boys 4?
I've not.
Oh, now that's the shit.
That's really good. Okay.
That's a series. Listen, that's a series that gets better by the movie. Every movie top the last one. Good. So, in fact, I would rate number 4, then number 3, and then number 2, and then number 1. But people say that Bad Boys 2 is the best one. I
gotta rewatch. They're all on the streaming, whatever the streaming is. They're all up there now. So, okay, I gotta watch.
Yeah, it's great.
I gotta go back.
No, well, I don't think Bad Boys 4 is out just yet on streaming.
Well, the other ones, the 1, 2, and 3. So I can go back.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I can catch up, and then when 4 drops on the stream.
And then you're even gonna say,
wait, you went to the movies?
Yes. Went to check it out.
So how much is a movie ticket these days? And that was worth it to you?
Well, we had a coupon. We had a couple coupons, and
all right.
I mean some popcorn coupons,
and then there was a matinee.
So we may have paid $10 to get in.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. So it was a decent experience. And
more coupons.
I and I'm glad you touched on that because not a lot of people go to the movies these days.
I'm
And
not going.
listen, these movie studios need to figure out what y'all gonna do because it's gonna eventually get to the point where everything is streaming, right? We're
Yeah.
gonna eventually lose that whole going to the movies experience because
Mhm.
it's easier for look at Netflix making their own movies,
Mhm.
creating their own
Mhm.
stuff. So I just think that experience should always stay around. Going to the movies.
I'm
They
not going. I'm still
Google,
dodging COVID. I still haven't had COVID. I'm dodging.
raise the nets. Give me some
You
good
can
and
buy
plenty.
them.
Good
Bring
and
them to the
plenty.
house.
Twist, yeah, that's true. But you don't get
And
the
and
full
they'll be
effect.
$2 instead of $12.
I want to hear other people chewing popcorn while I'm watching a movie. That's the movie
Well,
experience to me.
watch it with your girl, watch it with your daughter, or watch it with your boy, and then listen
Yeah,
to them chew popcorn.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mm-mm.
um that's what's going on with that. I didn't necessarily and usually when I go to the movies, I fall asleep. I didn't fall asleep during Bad Boys 4. Action packed movie. Action
Okay.
packed. Yeah,
That's the seal of approval. I
yeah,
didn't fall asleep. Okay,
yeah.
nice. Okay.
Something else that I think is cool, what
Mm.
is going on is the WNBA. Now, I gotta I gotta be honest with you. I'm starting to watch the WNBA games and not
Good.
just the sky. Just not the sky. I'm watching um Caitlin play for Indiana. I'm also watching my girl in Las Vegas, Asia Wilson.
You didn't
She's
watch the Storm ever? The Storm always had the best players.
the Storm plays in Seattle. That's where
Yeah.
that's where
Highest
uh,
played WNBA
used to
player,
have a
highest
big
paid
crush on
rather.
her. What's her name? Skylar Diggins, something. Yeah, Skylar's hot.
I don't know. Megan Rapinoe's wife
No, I don't
played for
think
them.
Skylar. Oh, wait,
That's not
Skylar's
her.
not.
Somebody else. No,
I was about
somebody
to say
else.
Skylar's not gay. I don't think she
No,
had
I
a
don't. I
she
don't
had a
know.
she had a baby.
You can do
So
that and still be gay.
true, but don't do that to Skylar. Don't do that. Don't.
I don't know Skylar. I'm sorry. I'm not saying she's
She
gay.
plays for the Storm.
I don't watch the Storm. I
You
just
brought it
know.
up.
I
You
just
brought it up.
know. I just know they got some dope players that have been with the team for a long time, and they've been like league leaders as far as scoring and blah 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 and getting paid the most and stuff like that.
Yeah. So it was announced earlier today that there was a typo. Whose fault was that? I promised that it wouldn't be anymore. Right
Jesus.
there. No, nobody
Yeah.
notices. Nobody
I
notices it
I
though, right?
I,
Nobody
I
notices.
did. I did.
They secured a 2 point. So let me just give you a little background on this because the NBA just signed their new TV deal, right? And starting in 2025, 2026. I don't remember how many billions of dollars the WNBA just secured $2.2 billion. So the NBA's deal was I can find that info out for you real quick. But anyway, tis the season of these different deals, these different TV deals. The
Mm-hmm.
NBA's deal expired with all of the networks, ESPN, ABC, ESPN, ABC is the same thing. Amazon, TNT. Now that's the big thing because on TNT you got Charles and Shaq and
Mm-hmm.
Kenny. You know that
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
show's going to be over at the end of the season because the NBA no longer has the rights. TNT no longer has the rights to NBA games. So what is coming back? The NBA on NBC.
Wow. That's been a minute.
Yes, it's been over 25 years actually
Why did they let that deal go?
because
They not getting
TV
the
deal
ratings?
at the time ESPN or ABC made a
Mhm.
bigger bid than
Okay,
NBC,
got
and
it.
so that's what happened. So now the ladies have now a brand new TV deal. The WNBA just signed, like I said, a
Good.
$2.2 billion deal. Now the average salary of a WNBA player is like 65, 70,
Shameful.
between 70 and 85,000. That's how much they get paid, really. And so now with this new deal, that boosts them up to at least six figures. So they're
Yeah.
gonna minimum 200, 250,000. And they
Yeah.
deserve it. Now
They
they deserve it.
definitely do. And they've been working year round because they're the ones that really go overseas in the off season and hump. And if they don't get that endorsement, they don't get that money. Yeah, it's
Right,
been unfair for a
right,
long time.
right. And these two young ladies, as you can see, I have them on my screen here. They are basically the reason that everybody cares about the WNBA. Now,
Right
I
now,
can
yeah.
say that over the past 4 or 5 years, it's been slowly inching up in terms of the popularity of the WNBA. It's been slowly getting better. It's been slowly, people have been catching on. A lot of people are just, going out to the games more. The attendance is better.
Mhm.
So, and I know you even know who Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark is, and you
I
don't even
do.
pay attention to sports. So
I
there you
do.
go. There you go.
Yeah.
Everybody compares them to like Larry Bird and Magic back in the day,
That's fun. That's really fun.
how they put the NBA on the map. So here it is. These two young ladies just blew up the
Yeah.
WNBA. So
Caitlin
it's pretty,
Clark even, she came on Saturday Night Live, like, right
yeah,
after
that
she
was
signed
hilarious.
her deal, and
Yeah,
that was really, really fun,
yeah.
and she got, like, so much applause. Um,
Uh-huh.
it was really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. So again, treyandalexx.com. Make sure you log on www.treyandalexx.com. You can follow me at Trader CJ, follow her as well at alexdupree.com. Alex, what are we going to talk about? We went through all of the newsy topics that we were talking about, but we didn't necessarily nail down the topic. Or do we? This is more so just us reintroducing uh
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, but I do wanna talk about something.
Okay.
Have you seen Tyler Perry's new movie, Divorce in the Black,
No.
with Corey Hardrick
No.
and Megan Good?
Nope. Although I did talk to Corey last Sunday on the radio. I had an interview with him,
Oh,
and he was just talking about how it's the number one movie in the world, and people love it. It's on Amazon Prime, and if you now, I will say something that Tyler Perry has the people talking every time he releases a project.
this is true.
The Kelly Rowland movie that came out, was it
Yeah,
3 4 months ago?
I watched
Uh,
it.
People had their own opinions about Tyler Perry in that movie. That was a Tyler Perry movie, right?
That was,
Okay.
yeah. Kelly did
And
good.
now with Corey Hardrick, who's the star of this, and then Megan Good. What are you hearing? Have you seen it?
Well, first, I have seen it. I watched it. They've done a
Okay.
ton of press, and I'm really happy for them.
Okay.
Some of the stories that have come out of it is Megan Good said this was the first time in her 30+ year career that she was actually paid what she was worth.
That's crazy.
And it was Tyler Perry who did it.
That's crazy.
And
Now that's
um,
crazy.
she said her boyfriend Jonathan Majors was the one who encouraged her to ask for the right amount of money, and she was scared, thinking like, I'm gonna lose a job. I can't, like, all these
Right.
years. You can't ask for that kind of money. And he was like, go in and ask. And Tyler had asked her, how much do you want to get paid? And she's like, well, hemming and hawing. And she's like, well, just tell me. And she was hemming and hawing. And anyway, when she came back to him, kind of scared about the number she was going to, she was saying, he was like, I was going to pay you that anyway. So that is a lovely story that came out of that. I saw
That's dope.
Corey on, was it the Today Show?
Good
Or
Morning
was it Good
America.
Morning America?
Good Morning America.
Oh my God. Yeah, it was, because George Stephanopoulos. Oh my
Okay.
God. It was just such a good moment. We've known Corey forever. He has been working. He's been in some big movies, some crossover movies,
Absolutely.
but he's had that little part. He was that soldier. He was that
Absolutely.
but I mean, did his thing in that little role, but so I love that interview. He seemed so excited. He seemed so humble. You could see he was enjoying his moment after how many years of plugging away in the business. Now, after I watched the movie and I saw Corey do his thing, Corey plays a little bit of
wait. I heard he plays like a psychopathic mama's boy turned stalker, right?
Well, there you go. That's pretty good.
I still haven't
I'm gonna
seen the
say
movie, but
that.
I heard that.
You see that nail right there, the head of it. Yeah,
I hit it right
yeah,
there.
you hit it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's him. However, this is the thing that I could not get out of my mind as I was watching his performance. I'm like,
he plays as well, right?
there's some real Corey in there.
Hey,
If you had ever seen him and Tia together,
right.
and like there would be some looks that he'd give her, and some like, hey, there's some Corey in that crazy character Dallas.
Me and Corey, Look, me and Corey are friends on Facebook, and he's posting the memes of everybody saying, "Wow, he's playing this role way too nicely," and etc. So he sees everything.
Okay, Corey, because don't be mad. We hometown. But I'm gonna say, just like Serena said about Kendrick Lamar, I'm not picking a fight with Corey Hardrick. I'm not making him mad
Hey,
in real life, not
I
on the movie set. I'm not making him mad.
I asked him. I said, Corey, you're not like this in real life, are you, man? You played this role way too good. He was like, no, man, I'm just acting, man. I'm just acting. I'm just acting. Yeah.
I have always been looking at his eyes for all of these years when with him and Tia, and I'm just like,
Hey,
Corey
leave
got
Corey. Listen,
some darkness in there,
you're
man.
gonna have to leave Corey Hardrick alone, only for the simple reason because he's a Scorpio.
Hey,
And
I
and
love Corey.
look,
I'm
here's
just
the deal.
saying.
He was born 5 days after me. I'm November 4th, 1979. He's November 9th, 1979. Alice, are you trying to say I'm crazy too?
No, I'm saying specifically, I don't want no Corey Hardrick heat. I don't
Yeah,
want that heat.
yeah,
I'm not. So Corey, we still boys. Yeah, but I know to
yeah,
keep my distance. I know not to
yeah,
make you mad.
yeah. And lastly, before we get out of here, this is a big question. I think we touched on it slightly, but let's get into it about our beloved president. Um, he's 82 now. 81.
Let
How
me
old is
look this up. I don't
Okay.
know. He's just too old for me. Okay, let
Yeah.
me see. By how old I'm gonna Google how
Here it
old.
is right here. He's
81.
81. He's 81.
He's 81.
So and
Oh,
then
his birthday is 4 days before mine.
yeah, he's a Scorpio though. He
He
didn't
is a
cross over to
Scorpio.
the
No, he
sad
didn't.
world.
He's a
Yeah.
Scorpio.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everybody's a lot of people in the party, including my man Chuck Schumer. He's one of the large Democrats. He said he met with Biden over the weekend, urging him, not necessarily urging him, but suggesting he should. Or they had I take that back. They had a conversation about if he should drop out or not. And Joe's like, I'm in it to win it.
Who can step up at this point, this
Nobody.
far in? Nobody.
No, wait.
And actually
I got
win.
one. I got somebody.
Oprah?
Michelle.
Yeah, people say that. Michelle, let me tell you about Michelle. Let me tell you about my sister girl right here.
Man, Michelle would
You could
run.
throw everything in the world at her, all of the monies, all the riches,
Yeah.
all of the hair weaves, all the braids, all the shoes, all the clothes, whatever it is. You could throw it all the education, all the books, all the everything that is the trips. She is not doing it.
I know. I know. You
It's
don't want to
not
do it.
even like, don't even waste your
Yeah.
mind space on
Yeah.
what if. Don't
Yeah.
even. Not happening.
She saw what her husband went through. The fact that he got gray hair within a year, a full
Yeah.
head of gray hair. By the
She loved
way,
him.
he's still so cool, man.
He's
Oh,
still fine.
every time President Obama does an appearance, like last week, he met with the Olympic team and was doing the Key and Peele hugs with all the.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get the
I'm glad it didn't
Constitution
break him.
Let's rewrite the Constitution and give presidents like a third term. Just give them a third term, man.
Be careful, because then Trump gonna try to run again.
I know.
No.
I know.
No. But yeah, Biden is still, he has my heart.
Yeah. Last thing I want to talk about before we cut out, and this is something I'm gonna check out. This Miss Cleo biopic. Have you seen anything about it? Remember Miss Cleo? Call me now.
Oh, I remember Miss Cleo.
She used to take live calls and
anybody that's our age. How do you not know who Miss Cleo is now?
Yeah.
Now, Batman, I had to tell him about Miss Cleo. Number one,
Batman is her husband, partner, boyfriend, fiance,
spouse,
life partner. By the way, go ahead.
He's my spouse.
It's been 2 years. It's been a year, but go ahead.
It's been a year. That's correct. So not only he's 5 years older than us, so but he grew up in Branson, Missouri. I don't think they had Miss Cleo in Branson, Missouri. So it's okay that he doesn't know who she is, but I had to educate him on the Miss Cleo thing. Now go ahead.
Call me now, man. Call me now. Now,
such a scam.
I saw something because I lived in West Palm Beach, Florida. She's from there. I saw something maybe a year ago. I think it was like the anniversary of her death or something. But that time, like when she was big, that was in the era of like Girls Gone Wild and Miss Cleo, like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Wasn't it Psychic Friends too? Dionne Warwick, Psychic Friends?
That was before. That was
Okay.
before Miss Cleo. That was before Miss
She
Cleo.
was a groundbreaker.
So Lifetime has a biopic of Miss Cleo that'll be airing.
Damn, it's on Lifetime?
It's on Lifetime.
I have a beef with Lifetime.
Here's the deal, though. The Lady of Rage is going to be Miss Cleo. I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puff. Rage.
I have a hard standing rule about Lifetime. Am I going to break my own rule?
It depends because VH1 did that TLC biopic, right? I was about to give them credit. Yeah, because Lifetime is,
no,
but you're going to watch it. You're going to watch it.
I don't know. I don't know if I am.
I'm talking about their movies in general, like the Wendy Williams thing, the Salt and Pepper. You're going to
was the Wendy Williams thing Lifetime?
I think the biopic was Lifetime of her.
Not where is Wendy or what happened to Wendy? Not that.
That's that's a whole episode.
They should not have done that, have aired that. That was exploitive.
Yes.
Yeah, they should have known better. Dear, come on now.
You know what was sad to me when she said, "Hi, I'm Wendy, host of the Wendy Williams Show. Do you watch?" And the show, it's not even on the air or anything. So she's like hoping people know who she is. Like she craves the fame, she craves the attention, and that itself is sad. Not to mention, of course, how she looks and how she's, like the woman clearly doesn't bathe every day. And
in alcohol, she does.
My dad was like, because you can, it
was bad. It was very exploitive, and you know what? Shame on her people that were supposedly her trusted people. Shame on them for letting that happen.
Yeah,
shame on them because those are not people who love you. Those are not people who care about you. Because
I think her son was behind that. Her son was one of the producers. I take that back. He's if you look at the credits, her son, whatever her son's name is, he was one of the producers along with the husband. So they had to sign off on that together.
Along with the ex-husband, Herbert?
Yes.
Or whatever his name was?
Kevin.
Yeah, Herbert was Tamar's.
Yeah.
Well,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And yes.
There's no love. They are exploiting her. That was hard to watch.
Yeah.
It was harder to watch that than it was to watch Being Bobby Brown back in the day with Whitney and Bobby and seeing Whitney. Remember Whitney? Like that, yeah. Oh, she was hella cracked out. I mean, I was recording that on VHS to make sure I watched every week, but it was hard to watch. This was harder.
Yeah.
It was bad. I feel bad because it really is a cautionary tale. You can be on top of the world. And you
get humbled quick.
And the tumbleweed is blowing as far as where the friends are walking in your little neighborhood. Where is everybody? Nope.
Absolutely.
Nope. Ghost town.
Well, kids, it's us. We're back. You can count on us every Wednesday, 10:30. For the most part, you can count on us to be here. Remember, consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. So again, TreyandAlexx.com. Make sure you log on. Check out our past episodes. This one will be up soon. Follow us on all social media, as you can see, at Trey to CJ and also at Alex Dupree. That's 2 X's. 2 X's. And don't forget to search us where you listen to and enjoy your. They got a new enjoy your podcast. They got a new segment here, so check this out. I can play music. You hear that? Yeah, use it. So thank you all so very much for checking us out every Wednesday. It's me and her. I'm Trey the Chocolate Jock.
I'm Alex Dupree.
Next Wednesday, we'll talk to you, and thank you so very much for checking us out. I'm looking for my deuces. I can't find my deuces, but she'll put them up, right? Deuces. Y'all be cool. All right, keep stalling. I got to find the button here. Yeah, y'all be cool.
How many times I can throw the